Hello everyone and welcome to Lockdown Learner. Today we are having Kartik Bhaiya who have 2 year experience in MAQ software as a system engineer. So introduce yourself, Kartik.
Yeah, hi. Hi viewers. So my name is Karthik and I had 2 years of experience and at MAQ Software Hyderabad as a systems engineer. There I joined after college only. So there I was working on Microsoft Stack and I think we can start the interview.
Okay. So from which college you have done your BTech?
Yeah, so I did my graduation from University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Dehradun,
Okay.
uh, with in CS with specialization in cloud computing. So after that I joined MAQ Software in 2018.
Okay. So you have like a campus placement or off campus for MAQ?
No, no, so that was an off-campus placement. So I went to Amigos Software's website and I
Okay.
applied there and I received a call from them.
So okay, you have done internship from different organization, right?
Yeah, the internship was so internship
Okay.
of yeah, it was in a different organization. For
Okay.
2 months,
So
I did
yeah.
PHP development.
Okay. So work was different like you told PHP development you have done internship and now Azure, right?
Yeah, yeah. So the work was different. So that in the internship, I did basically website designing and then HTML coding. But yeah, at Amigos Software, the work was completely different.
Okay. So when you have entered in the corporate world, so you have seen like many changes from the college life. So would you like to?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically, college life is sort of, you can say, unorganized. You have friends, you have other restrictions, and you are basically learning also. But yeah, in corporate, you have a team under which you are working, and there are always people like who are continuously learning and growing, and so you get admired by them and want to become like them. So the learning curve is much better in corporate, and corporate is basically a disciplined kind of life. So college is basically
Okay.
where you just like you go and you complete your graduation and get a degree.
Okay. So how many rounds were there in MAQ?
Yeah, so there were basically 3 rounds. So in the beginning there was an MCQ test for 30 minutes where there were aptitude questions and questions on Azure, basically MCQ. Then there was a Skype round, a video round with the team. I think team lead it was there. So the questions were basically on the projects which I have done in my college and on again on Microsoft technology. Windows was there, then Azure was there, so questions on that. And then the final was a director round. So in the director round, it was more or less on what you do on your free time. It was basically an aptitude kind of thing where he wanted to know about my what I do on free time, how many courses I have done, and basically the aptitude. And then the final the HR round was there.
Okay. So your
After that,
past,
I was
yeah,
selected.
yeah. Okay. So your past experience was on PHP. So how like this Azure questions you are
Yeah,
able to
so
answer? Like
I had yeah, so in my college, my specialization was on cloud computing. So I had knowledge of Microsoft Azure. Even my projects were on Microsoft Azure. So I had pretty much good knowledge of Microsoft Azure. So I think that helped me well in cracking the interview.
okay. So what do you like to suggest to newbies like what to prepare for like
So
for
basically,
MAQ?
like, yeah, yeah. So I want them to like not for MEQ but for every other company, just have a pretty much strong basics. So have a good knowledge of OOPS concept, have a good knowledge of C, C++, and try to be up to date with the latest technology trends. Like just on the internet, just go and search like what all things are going on, what all new technologies are there, which new tools are there, like Power BI is there, Microsoft Teams is there for video conferencing. So just have a up to date approach to everything.
Okay. So you have you have done any certification on Azure?
Yeah, I did few of the certifications from Coursera and Udemy, and at my MAQ, I did Microsoft Power BI certification. So yeah, those all are there,
Okay.
and multiple certifications I've done from Coursera, from Udemy, and yeah, those
So
websites.
any of the certification you find beneficial?
Yeah, yeah, so Microsoft certificate was very much beneficial on Power BI, like it really helped. And then there was an IBM certificate of cloud computing, which we used to get after completing graduation. So I think that helped.
Okay.
And then Coursera, there are introduction to Python, introduction to Azure Learning, Microsoft Azure. So I think
Okay.
those all those courses helped a lot.
Like you tell us like Microsoft certification. So it was important in MAQ or it was like by choice
Yeah, yeah. So
you've done?
yeah, so it was important in at MAQ Software to at least one or two Microsoft certificates every quarter, I can say. So I think it was beneficial, yeah, and they used to reimburse the cost.
Okay. So the obstruction you have faced and in your entire experience at MAQ.
There were, I would not say those were obstructions, but yeah, sometimes whenever like it was the first job of mine. So, but yeah, I always get help from team and everything. Few of the times the work was stressful. Also, few of the times it was easy. Also, but yeah, since the team was good, the team was experienced. I think they helped me a lot. Helped me a lot. So they used to scold me on my mistakes also, but yeah, they used to appreciate when I used to do good work. So I think that was pretty much normal. So there you cannot say those were obstructions or anything.
So all on what all technologies you have worked in MAQ.
So yeah, so in MAQ basically they work on Microsoft stack. So you can say Microsoft Azure was there, Microsoft SharePoint was there, then Windows troubleshooting was there, Microsoft Power BI was there, then uh, SCCM was there. You can say VoIP and then setting up a PBX server. So all these technologies those were there as a systems engineer.
Okay. So what was your favorite technology you have worked?
It was Microsoft Power BI. So I was like
Okay.
in the beginning, I was into dashboard, like I was intrigued by that. So I started learning Microsoft Power BI on my own. Then I even built few of the dashboards there for the company. So I think yeah, that helped me a lot.
Okay. So anyone in the college can also start this Microsoft Power BI.
Yeah, yeah. So they can learn. Actually, there are multiple courses at YouTube. Again, YouTube is a
Mm.
vast place where you can learn anything free of cost. So I think they can. There are multiple courses. Are there multiple teachers are teaching uh, Power BI, or they want to learn anything, even Azure, Databricks, anything. So I think they can start learning from the college because, yeah, as I said in the beginning. So if they are not up to date with the technologies, then there will be a problem for them.
Okay. So if you want to like work on another technology, like not on Microsoft Azure and also on which technology you would like to work?
So I would like to work on AWS, Azure Cloud,
Okay.
and then on GCP also. And I would like to try my
Okay.
hands on machine learning and data analysis also.
Okay. You are into like cloud
So I,
computing, right?
yeah, yeah, cloud computing, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I like current in my current organization, I am working on few of the machine learning and everything. But yeah, it is not that much. But I would like to try my hands there also.
Okay. So in your like free time you do like this machine learning and all?
Yeah, so I try to do. I am trying to learn Python basically. Then because Python is you can say a basic requirement for machine learning. So I'm trying to learn Python, and then yeah, all those linear regression, multiple linear regression, and then I'm trying to like just see how they work and understand, and then what all things goes on.
Okay. So you do coding also in your free time and which platform you
Yeah, yeah.
prefer to do coding if you do?
I try to I do coding on HackerRank. So basically, currently I'm learning Python. In my college, I did learn C, C++, then Java was there. But yeah,
Hmm.
currently I'm learning Python because it is like more robust and easy to understand, and then you can do multiple things on Python. So I think Python
Okay.
is a good language to learn.
Okay.
Even
If
SQL is a good
okay.
language to learn. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. If a college student want to start their career in Azure, so from where they can start and like how they can
yeah.
go
So
with the flow.
actually, they can go to Microsoft website. So Microsoft has their own courses free of cost which they provide. Even they provide a dummy sandbox VM where they can like where you can learn Microsoft Azure free of cost. So they have all their courses. Then they have uh, modules are there. Then the person, if he wants, he can he can go to YouTube and learn, or Coursera, everywhere. Like they can get courses where they can learn.
Okay.
So I think like if you want to learn anything, you should start now. So you should not wait for tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Like I will start
Okay.
tomorrow, day after. If you want to learn anything, you can start today. There are
Okay.
multiple free courses from where you can get.
So according to you, in which year like college students should start doing Azure if they want to pursue their career in Azure?
Yeah. So not only Azure or like currently data science is there,
Or
machine
cloud
learning
you
is there.
can say like
Yeah, cloud. Yeah, I can say
yeah.
cloud. So in the first year, basically, the college students they are pretty much occupied into adapting the environment of the college, and then most of the time are like gone into that. But from the second year, I think they can start learning. From second year or third year beginning, I think they can start with
Okay.
these learnings. I'm not saying that you should not do anything in first or first and a half, 1.5 years, but yeah, I think they can start from like
Okay.
serious thing. They can start from second and third year.
Like they're not easy to get job like as a fresher in Azure. Like you
Yeah,
also
yeah.
know
So
like
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
So it is.
how they can if
So
someone
in
fresher want to apply as Azure developer, so
Mhm.
how they can?
So they can actually do their minor projects or major projects on Azure. So Microsoft provides free credits also, so to help the students. And if you have a student ID card, then they can get a free account and they can try and test, run VM, open up, set up any Hadoop cluster or set up machine learning or set up a website, anything. So they can try out on their own on their free time. So I think so. The point is that uh, you should have a learning attitude and you should try out things. So once you start trying out things, I think then the path will be easy for you.
Okay.
In the beginning, everything is tough, but once you start going, so then it it like it gets easy.
Okay. So we will asking some question from you. So you have to rate 1 to 5. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So MAQ work-life balance,
2.5,
learning,
2. Learning 4,
colleagues.
4,
Okay. And the technologies, adaptation of the technologies to new technologies like
5. I think they adopt technologies pretty much well.
and certifications.
3.5.
If someone is experienced, so he or she should prefer MAQ or not. 2 to 3 year experience.
That is up to you because see MAQ the roles at MAQ they are stressful. So even if you are a fresher or you are a like have 2 3 years of experience or even have 10 years of experience, your life will be stressful. The work life balance will not be that much great as you will get in other companies. But that's up to you.
So now
So
in your new organization, you are having like good work-life balance
yeah.
as compared to
So I
MAQ.
think yeah, the work
Okay.
life balance is pretty much good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So thank you, Karthik, for being honest and sharing your reviews on MAQ software. Okay. Thank you for being a part of Lockdown Learner.
Thank you.